connected from. Alright. Alright, Shalom. It's the brother Shakar from Great Stone Lake, Charles Camp. Just back again with another lesson. Bahara Kakara Shamath. That's in the Holy Spirit of Truth. But before I do anything, as always, I'm going to start by saying, Call Holoyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Kakarash. That's all praises to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Alright, Natham Ashnaka Bala Zakoyim Shaya Sharala, which is give up honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and well, and Wa Shalom, Wa Blabak Shaya Sharala, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Okay, and this video is pretty much gonna be going into Esther, the third chapter, and the 8th verse. You know what I'm saying? Because I was reading Esther maybe what it was last week. You know what I'm saying? And I've been had this wrote down like in my my notes, like to do a video on it. But now it's finally coming out, you know what I'm saying? So nevertheless, I hope this video is edifying, to the sincere Akim, that's watching this. But without further ado, this is Esther 3 and let me see. I'm gonna go from 7. It says, in the first month, that is the month Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, that cast Pur, which is that is the lot before Haman, all right, which is Purim, before Haman, from day to day and from month to month until the 12th month, that is the month Adar. You know what I'm saying? So this is where Purim has started. You know what I'm saying? And where the story, shows how it is originated. You know what I'm saying? But verse 8, it says, and Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there's a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom. And just showing forth, that Israel was scattered all across the four winds, man. Whether, somebody wants to believe it or not. Because, let me see. I'll get, I'll get James. Quick James. 1 and 1. This is James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord, Yahweh Mashiach. The 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. And then he goes on to perceive his message to tell them to count it all joy when they fall into diverse temptations. But the point of me bringing this out is that he addresses that the 12 tribes are scattered abroad. Okay? Or dispersed. Okay, and even let me see. It's in Hebrews, I believe it's 10, just to show forth how Israelites, were all over. I don't know. I don't believe it's 11. Maybe. Let me see. I'll just type it in. Because it was Israelites everywhere, man. Let's see. Bear with me. 13. All right, and this is Hebrews 13, and let me see, where can I start? I'll start at 22. Okay, and it reads Hebrews 13 and 22. It says, and I beseech you, brethren, and we know who brethren is addressing. Matter of fact, let's get there real quick. All right, this is Romans 9 and 3. It says, for I wish that myself were accursed for Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. All right, and this is Apostle Paul speaking. He's going to go into who is he referencing, when he says my brethren or my kinsmen, according to the flesh. All right, verse 4, it says, who are Israelites, okay, to whom pertained the adoption, okay, being adopted back, and being redeemed. All right, and the glory and the covenants, okay, and the giving of the law, Leviticus 26 and 46. All right, and the service of the Most High and the promises, man, all the promises, that are within this book. Okay, but let me me see. Going back to that. So like Hebrews. What was that? 13. All right. It says 22. I'm reading it again. It says, "And I beseech you, brethren, suffer the word of exhortation, for I have written a letter unto you in a few words." Okay. 23. It says, "Know ye that our brother Timothy," all right, so Timothy was an Israelite, you know, and so like, and Timothy was a Israelite, you know what I'm saying? It says, "It's set at liberty, with whom, if he comes shortly, I will see you." 24. It says, "Salute all them they have rule over you, and all the saints they of Italy salute you." All right. And then the 25, it just solidifies. It says, "Grace be with all you, Aman, written to the Hebrews from Italy by Timothy." All right, written to the Hebrew Israelites, man. And then it says, "Salute all them that have rule over you, and all the saints." Who are the saints? Real quick, you know, just for edification's sake. This is Psalms 148:14. It says, "He also exalted the horn of his people." And we know Deuteronomy 7:6, it speaks of who the Lord's people is and who is a peculiar nation, you know, unto him, who's that holy people. Then in the book of Leviticus, it speaks about him severing the nation of Israel, making them sanctified or holy. Okay? "The praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, the people near unto him. Praise ye thee, Yahweh." All right? So we got, you know, who that was talking about. Okay? So, going back, it's like I'm going to go back in blue letter so I can have the NLT on the side as well. All right. So verse 8. So we got that there was because he said that there were certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the Gentiles. And even when you go into the Isaiah 11 chapter, it speaks about their remnant being redeemed. And it calls them Gentiles. And when you go into Gentiles in Isaiah 11, it shows forth that that's talking about Israelites. But nevertheless, you know, that specific verse is talking about them being redeemed from all across, you know, it lists various locations, you know, across the four winds. Okay, but it says dispersed amongst the people in all the provinces of the kingdom. Okay? And this will let you know that Israel is different from everyone else. It says, "And their laws are diverse from all the people, neither keep the king's laws. Therefore it is not for the king profit to suffer them." Okay? So Haman, he was pointing out to the king like, man, hey, it's Israel amongst, you know, the people in the provinces, man. You know, they laws different from ours, man. You know? Hey, they not obeying the laws that you have put out. You know? Their powers are different. Their laws are different. The way they govern themselves are different. Okay, and that brings me to this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 33. And I'm gonna start from 10. Slugging. Well, I'll start at 9. It says, "Some of them hath he made high days, and hallowed them, and some of them hath he made ordinary days. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created from the earth." All right, Adam names goes into Adama, which is I believe dust, if I'm not mistaken, or ground. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, a brother can go look it up. You know what I'm saying? But I know it goes back into Adama, which goes into ground or soil or something of that nature. You know. Okay, it says, "In much knowledge the Lord had divided them, and made their ways diverse." Okay, so hitting that point, because he says that, because he mentions that, and the laws are diverse from all the people. All right, neither do they keep the king's law. So this people is different. The way they govern themselves is different from the laws that these Persian laws that we keep, man. Okay, pointing that out. Okay, and we know who this is talking about. You know, the nation of Israel. All right, and this is 2 Ezra 3. But is it 2? Oh, it's 3. Kind of. Okay, so where do I want to start? I'll go up a little bit. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 31, but when we just read in that Romans 9, you know, it's gonna kind of tie in with this, you know. This is 2 Ezra 3 and 31. It says, I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they of Babylon better than they of Zion? All right, is there any other people that know thee beside Israel? All right, or what? Salagi. Jay got the hiccups, man. Salagi. All right. So, let me see. I'm read 32 over again. It says, or is there any other people that know thee beside Israel? All right. So, is there any other nation that's close to Yahweh Shem Yahushua that knows him by name? You know, and he answers their prayers. Okay, or what generation have so believed thy covenants is Jacob, man? All right, and their reward appeared not, and their labor hath no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and they think not upon thy commandments. Okay, it says, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in a balance, and there's also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel, man. All right, showing forth his connection to the nation of Israel. You know, the connection that he has with them, man, and how it's intimate. You know, 35. It says, or when was it they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight, or what people have so kept thy commandments, man? All right, we know who the law, statutes, and commandments were given to, man. You know, that's when I quoted that Leviticus 26. You know, that Psalms 147. You know, it says 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathen, man. Not the heathen nations, man. Even in the book of Psalms, the 50th chapter. Let me see, I'll grab that. Oh, so like I want the Proverbs. 50 and 16. Matter of fact, I'll get that in NLT, bro. Okay, reading them both. This is Psalms 50 and 16. It says, but unto the wicked, we know who the wicked is. All right. It says, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take as my covenants in thy mouth? Asking a question, man. Okay. Seeing that thou hatest instruction and casting my words behind thee. All right. So what does the heathen have to do with his statutes and his commandments, his judgments, his so on and so forth? Look. All right. But the Most High says to the wicked, why bother reciting in my decrees and pretending to obey my covenant? Okay. Let me see. Let me go back to that Esther though. You know, so back in Esther. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to hit on. How, you know, it says the people in all the provinces of the So like I was supposed to read in the NLT. You know, verse 8, it says, Then Haman approached King Xerxes and said, There's a certain race of people scattered through all the provinces of your empire who keep themselves separate from everyone else, man. And that's what Israel did. You know, our mannerism, you know, our power, you know, it separated us from everyone else. All right? Separate from everyone else. Their laws are different from those of any other people, and they refuse to obey the laws of the king. So it is not in the king's interest to let them live. I'm back in KJV on the other side. It says, if it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hand of those that have the charge of the business. It's like, all right, and to bring it to the king's treasuries, man. All right, and then he goes on to give Haman, you know, basically that signet ring. I can't really pronounce it. You know, so that he's able to pass those, you know, laws. You know, to finalize it, man. You know, but nevertheless, though, the point is how, you know, the nation of Israel is different and peculiar and set apart, you know, from any other nation, man. You know, whether someone likes it or not. You know, hey, Scripture says that we're the salt of the earth, man. You know, that flavor, man. You know, and sometimes, you know, that salt is symbolic to wisdom. You know, this nation has the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord, man. When we're in our righteousness state, man. You know. But, you know, I'm pretty much arriving to my destination, man. So, Lord willing, you know, and as well as, you know, that was pretty much all I had. You know, so, Lord willing, you know, this was edifying, you know, being straight to the point. You know, so with that being said, I'm going to say, call Haloim La, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakarash. That's all praises to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Plug it. Natama Shana Kabbalah Zakim Shaya Sharala, which give double honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and well. And Wa Shalom, Wa Blabaki Yashaya Sharala, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Until next time, Shalom.